Wrexham Warehouse is a community enterprise and training centre that bridges the gap between youth clubs and training centres to deliver opportunities to all young people and the wider community.
It's 1 year ago today that they actually got charity status, which was really, really good because it meant that we could hand over more of the running to the young people. They were able to get more involved in it, and it also meant that instead of us paying the bills and things like that, we were able to donate the money, and they've been able to pay the bills and manage it, and it's given them more control over their destiny really and what they want to do.
Over the years I worked with Sharon and George, and then one day George came to me and said, "Hannah, I've got this empty warehouse, my foster kids have built it, I want to do something amazing with it, can you help?" So I said, yeah, absolutely. So basically he said, here's some money, here's a free warehouse, do what you want with it. So I jumped at the chance.
It's quite clear from their development and progress in going from A to B with developing skills, what the benefits are for them. And those benefits are obviously going to be for the wider community of Wrexham and North Wales.
We came up with a brand, we came up with a purpose, we came up with a mission statement, we came up with a sort of contract on how we would operate as a committee, and over the past 1 year that's what we've done, and we've built it up.
Some of them have gone on to work for other firms now, and the firms are reporting back that they're actually quite good employees because they think about the cost base and they don't waste money, they think about wasting time and that. So they are picking up quite a lot of the knowledge that we're feeding through them.
We were approached by Hannah and Richard of Wrexham Warehouse project, and they came along and they told us all about what it is that they do, and instantly I was struck by their dynamic. They were both switched on, they were passionate, and it's not often that you see that in young people.
Really what we try to do is show that young people have a voice, that we're not what the media portrays as sometimes, not all, but negative perceptions, that we can do things and that we want to do things, and that's really our main purpose, is to give us a chance.
It's important that people like George step forward to fill that void, and I know that the good work that the Wrexham Warehouse project has delivered over the last year and the work he's done with young people before that. How can you measure the contribution that does actually make for the young people of Wrexham?
One of our councillors in Flintshire said, "Have you been down to the warehouse project in Wrexham?" and explained what was involved. So I went down, and to be honest with you, I was blown away with what George described really as the aims of the project, and more importantly what they were doing for individual young people.
I've been to the project several times, and you've seen local businesses who are really keen to engage. Obviously it's the vision of George, I think, who's really pushed this project forward, but you can see the skills and the young people have got, and now they're running the classes and they're running the projects within the project, if you like. It was so good to hear those young people explaining what they've been doing in this year.
I first met George Powell, the founder of the Wrexham Warehouse project, at a symposium that was held by Lend-Lease at Glyndŵr University, and George was very quick to work with us and say, right, what can you do for us? And his passion and enthusiasm to work with young people was really, you just couldn't ignore that. So we went to meet him, have a look around the project, and we were absolutely overwhelmed with what we saw.
Pleasantly surprised by George's attitude really, and everyone who works within the warehouse project, because I think what they're really interested in is getting positive outcomes for young people, and at the end of the day that's a lot more important than the actual processes or whatever that you're going through.
We started the Neats Job Company, which is basically teaching the youngsters in the workshop trades and then take them out into the community, and it's been very successful.
I think it's massively important to give opportunities to young people for purposeful activity, to develop themselves and to give them opportunities through the skills that they have. And I think the Warehouse Project does that. It enables people to find out where their abilities lie, to better themselves, to take their lives forward.
Well, I did a skydive on the July the 3rd, and we did it for 2 different charities, but one of them was the Wrexham Warehouse project. Well, it's important because it's helping young people with things to do and just giving them skills and things, so the more awareness out there, the better.
I think the fact that George has got young people taking ownership of key subject areas like sexual health, like drugs, alcohol abuse, all those things, and getting them to take responsibility for helping other young people is absolutely outstanding.
The work that they do is just amazing, and we're quite happy to support them forevermore.
It provides community cohesion. It provides opportunities for young people to get skills.
What I personally want to do is get more young people involved in the committee, aged 16 to 24, from all different backgrounds, all different genders, and that's my aim.
It helps young people because a lot of young people nowadays are leaving school with no recognised qualifications and they cannot get any jobs. So George has put up this amazing project which is helping young people who are coming out of school with no recognised qualifications and giving them lots of experience in work and life.
A lot of youth centres have closed down in this area. There isn't anything for young people. There's nothing for them to go to, and obviously they turn to things that are going to get them in trouble and are going to hinder them in their life, and they don't have anyone to go to, and that's what we are providing for them. We're providing them help, we're providing them somewhere to go, and we will always be open for them.
It's not just us running it, they give us the ideas, we create the opportunities, they run with the ideas.